a este nuevo directo de Genshin Impact. Hoy estamos en el acto 2, capítulo 1. Se me olvidó cambiarle el nombre. Así que vamos rápido a la misión. Lo quiero hacer como en plan más películas. Además cambié mi setup de equipo. Ahora está más cambiado, en pocas palabras. Esta es la persona que voy a usar por ahora, hasta que encuentre alguien mejor. Vamos a ver la camarilla.
Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension. Well, Venti brought up the time, but Paimon... Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some... Oh, right. About the Geo-Archon, Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo-Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo-Archon by the name Rex Lapis.
Interesante. Se supone que tenemos que hablar como Rex Lapis. Capítulo 1, acto 1. ¿Ok? Vamos a empezar. Habla con los habitantes de la ciudad. Venga, vamos a hablar con habitantes que me lo seleccionen ya.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds... Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction. Last year it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Ooh, Paimon knows this. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. The Liyue Qixing, the seven...
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Interesante. Dicen que el dios de Mondstadt no tiene sentido, o sea que se oculta, y el de Liyue anda por la calle así como hello,
are you
hola.
also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension?
Yes, sir.
To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes.
Interesante, muchas gracias, muchas gracias. A ver, vamos a hablar con este señor. Venga, señor, dígame dónde está.
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important... The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianxue herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the seven, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible.
Fortune? So where can we see this Rite of Dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I... So, better to head to Eugene Terrace. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best...
Ok, interesting. Ve hacia la tejosa de Eugene. Voy a correr con Bennett. Venga. Me preguntan si tengo la menor idea de lo que estoy haciendo y no les sé responder. Bueno, yo creo que es por aquí, ¿no? O sea... Ese de arriba, sí, ese de arriba. Ah, mira, perros. Vamos a volvernos niños de la naturaleza ahora. Venga. Cosas que he hecho fuera de cámara. Hice alguna cacería de la reputación y mejoré mi espada a nivel 2. O sea, ya está su rango es más alto ahora. Y creo... Ok, vamos. A ver. Comercialmente, meter un incenso de lo necesario. Vamos a ver.
Oh, you also want a little adepti love. Seems you know a lot. I've already made my...
Great! Thanks!
Espero encontrar pronto a mi hermana.
May your wealth multiply.
Gracias, tú también. No, el chamaco, pues. Buenas tardes.
Those not involved in the proceed.
Killjoy.
Ok, pero ¿puedo pasar por aquí, sí o no? Ah, bueno, ya me dejan. Buenas tardes, señor comisario viajero.
Your first time in Liga? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension, too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liu can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liu's... Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish.
Espero obtener pistas sobre el cuento de Gio. Esto deberían dejarme elegir la tontería esta, ¿eh? Deberían dejarme elegir.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wish... Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady...
Me uno a la multitud. Venga, me dejaron un corito aquí. Paimon, ¿y tú esperas a que comience? Venga.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
The hour is upon us.
Magia. Interesting. La concha de la lora. Hasta ahí llegó.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exit. exits.
Tengo una pregunta. ¿Quién mata a un dios? Vino Kratos.
Did she just say Rexlop, the Geo-Archon is... Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Wait, where are you going?
También era un dios al que nos enfrentamos cuando llegamos a este mundo. No podemos caer en sus manos.
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you!
Panita, yo estoy bien. ¿Qué pasó? Tío, no, de esta misión. Señal de las armadas. Me cagas. Ostras, mira, yo camino por aquí, me vuelvo a meter para acá adentro. Paso por aquí. Un poco más. Allí. Este tío está empanado. Tío. ¿Qué pasa? A ver, mira, yo soy Spider-Man. A mí me dijeron que era el Spider-Man. Pues mira, yo soy Spider-Man. A mí nadie me contó que mi primo... Nadie les dijo que mi primo era Spider-Man. Eso ellos no lo saben. Ah, bueno, mira, pasó por aquí, señor. Bye. Nos vemos el martes. No quiero saber nada de ustedes. Estuvo más fácil de lo que pensé. Soy todo un... Pero... Ahora subimos y creo que voy a bajar. No sé ni siquiera para qué subo. Ok. Cinemática.
They're here. Arrest them.
¡Corre, Juano, corre!
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, buddy, hold still.
Stop.
Interesting.
Stop.
Come with me.
Vamos, que tú puedas. No muestra la espada del descenso, bro, no la muestra.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function. So, are you buying or not?
No más que tú.
Paimon, so insensitive. You have no... Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Pueden llamarme Noble.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed?
Okay.
I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As...
Ok. Vamos a... Tío, tengo el... Ah, es verdad que para subir de nivel tengo que hacer una misión. Nah, vale. Vamos a ponerle a este. Creo que voy a cambiar el main, ¿eh? Ah, está arriba. Cuidado. Como me encanta volar, ¿eh? Venga, que yo subo como los cracks. Ah, que estaba abajo. ¿Pero por qué dice que está arriba? Bueno, yo voy a seguir subiendo. Ok, no entiendo. A ver, no estoy entendiendo absolutamente nada. No sé si se deje apreciar, pero no entiendo absolutamente nada. Probablemente tenga que hacer esto y saltar allá arriba, venga. Sí, sabía que era por ahí. Es que era por aquí. ¿Y por qué me dices que no? Que es por el otro lado. ¿Por qué me dices que no? Si es que sabía que era por aquí. Mira, me la subo por acá. La subo por aquí. Buenas tardes.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach it. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti.
Correct.
Legend or not, they believe it. But I have no need for believing. Not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking for a...
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qixing will already have dispatched the Millelith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire... This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
encubrir el verdadero asesino.
Or to hide something else. Even now, the Northland Bank, Liyue was founded. Look for them, and be faster. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the...
Ok, señor. Nadia. Oh, hola, este es el Banco del Reino del Norte. Este es el Banco del Norte, bla, bla, bla. ¿En qué pensabas? Estaba un poco distraída pensando en qué carta escribir en la normalmente, bla, bla, bla. Háblame de tu amigo por correspondencia. Bla, 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 bla. Nada importante. Venga. Voy a cambiar el main. Voy a cambiar el main. Voy a cambiar el main, chicos. Veréis, mira. Simplemente tengo que hacer así.
Just what will we come across this time?
Y hago así.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Sincero, para.
Something's come up?
Perfecto, ahora las espadas de intercambio. A ver. Armamento. Aquí está. Entonces la espada robar. Equipe rápido. Esta señorita. Bien. Entonces la espada del rencor la tiene Bennett. Perfectísimo. Una cosa más. Los artefactos. Personaje.
Come on, enough procrast...
Sí. Silencio. Vamos a poner el exilio. La flor del exilio. La pluma berserker. La copa del exiliado. La máscara berserker que te da vida. Venga, esto también. Y ahora, como podréis ver, ahora vamos a mejorarle la vida al personaje. Ascender. ¿Cuánto le falta para ascender? A ver cómo se consigue esto. Obtenido en Regisbit Pyro nivel 30. Regisbit. ¿Cómo se consigue? Quiero saber qué es Regisbit. ¿Alguien me puede decir quién es Regisbit? A ver, Regisbit. Jefes. Regisbit Pyro. Entendido. Esto es lo que necesito. Nivel 30. Lo busco fuera de cámara, chicos. Porque ahora mismo no le veo la ubicación. Ok. Como tengo todo esto desbloqueado, puedo ir fácilmente así. Chiquillas, niñas, mujeres, hombres y viceversa. En el día de hoy vamos a matar a 3 aves celestiales. 3 super pájaros. Super pájaros. 3 super pájaros. Super pájaros. Ok, la razón y circunstancias de nuestro destello. ¡Uepa! ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué está pasando, pana?
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
¿Quién se atreve a ponerse en pie en el desfiladero de Jaeyun? Me enviaron aquí. Por favor, mire esto. Por favor.
A A sigil of permission.
Un sello de permiso.
Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business?
Actually...
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst. Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves. There's no choice.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone.
Señores, ustedes no merecen morir, pero get over here. Come on, boys.
Everybody stand back. Don't blink. Swords from shadow.
2 arms!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Get out of here. Off we go. Everybody stand back. Don't blink. Hey!
Take the target alive!
Cut to the chase.
Como estamos en vivo, vamos, mire. Todo lo que estamos.
Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork.
Bested. Who goes there? Attack!
Take cover. Go in. Cut to the chase.
Vuelvo a preguntar, ¿cuál es tu propósito de su visita? ¡Omo!
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liyue Chishu. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the rite of dissension, and then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler. Of the unjust accusations placed upon you, the mind knows its answer. Though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message. Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you... There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wang...
Es hora. Tan bien esperado, ok. Estamos en medio de la misión, pana. Todavía no podemos salir. Chicos. Esto es increíble. Vamos a curar a los personajes primero. Que ya muy gastados los tenemos. Perfecto. Los 7. Este toda de los 7. Bendición. Curado. Listo. El avión. ¿Cómo? Interesting.
Get out of here! Take cover! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Have mercy, O mighty Adeptus. I beg you, show mercy upon me and my brother. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you first.
Oh. You enjoy safe passage in Jueyun Karst. It can only mean one thing. You must be Adepti Messenger.
What is he talking?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the Illuminated. It was stupid of us. But all we want... We followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly I ran away and made it this far before it dawned. I had no idea how to
What?
No, you must be messengers. You have to... I have no idea which Amber trapped him.
No, si me lo pides.
You have to rescue him.
Como de tus
I beg you. Show me some Adepti mercy.
Bueno, si me lo pides así.
Thank you.
A ver,
I was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now. So, he said that Li Deng got trapped in amber somewhere on Mount Hulao, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for amber on the way.
You little rat. You have no escape from my wall.
Get out of here!
No worries. Andrew, tell me who you are, and I will start doing the same for you.
Get out of here!
Sí, señorito.
Speed of light.
His brother doesn't identify his brother over here. Let's look around. ¿Por qué insistes? La muerte es solo un pasaje.
What happened? Oh, and I just hope he didn't get trapped in Amber too. He made it to the top. Oh, here's hoping I don't...
Li Ding y Li Dang.
Thank you for rescuing my brother, oh mighty What? No. Regular folks like us would never have the unlike you guys. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough.
Yes.
Boy, it'd be super, because it seems like this, but it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain?
Sir Gaviota.
Foolish mortal. Come forth and receive your punishment.
You
intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not yours to give. The thief's ignorance was an affront to the Adepti. But your actions are an abomination of the...
Wait! We can explain!
Escultor de la luna nos dijo que veniéramos.
Mooncarver? Trusted a mere mortal as his messenger? Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find such things still exist in the mortal realm. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of... Speak. One shall listen to the matter which... You would be wise to speak the truth. For Liyue is not so far from here that one... Rex Lapis? Assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. But now, alas, Rex Lapis, gone. Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. One now knows why Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention. One shall convene...
Paimon can! Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life too. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces... After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mount...
Oh, so the amber is alive?
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state. For fear of the risk to innocent lives, one will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One...
Ok, chicos, vamos a la siguiente montañita. Esto ha sido más cinemática que todo, ¿eh? Ok, volvemos. Material. Prototipo rencoroso.
That's it! When Mooncarver... So this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? But what do Adepti even eat anyway? People must make offerings here all the time. Guess all we can do is look around the area for any leftovers. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
Me está adelantando el texto y eso no me gusta. A ver. Por acá. Primero. Examinar cocina.
It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things. Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adept. Looks like we got us some matsu. And what do you know? The recipe is right here.
Para quien vea esta estela, busque primero las estelas de las montañas y solo entonces se regresa a la que se eligió. Cualquiera que esté dispuesto a resolver mi enigma debe buscar primero las estelas de las montañas y verlas en orden.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Whoa, the ground is covered in flour. What a messy shack. Seems there's meat in this pot. But Paimon, do you think whoever cooked this made it as an offering to... Paimon can't quite imagine it. Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. But footprint aside, maybe it has something to do with the...
Bien. Ya sabemos que tenemos que ir haciendo harina. Vamos a agarrar. Y vamos a ir produciendo la harinita. Al parecer vamos a tener que perder un poquito más. Chicos, mirad ese cofre que está ahí. Sería irrespetuoso de mi parte yo no abrirlo. Y también le faltaría respeto a los slimes si no los matara. Nada, chiquillos, que para la próxima vamos a tener bien el nivel 26 ahí a tope. ¿Qué es esa piedra? Es hielo, es hielo, esa piedra es hielo. Voy a romperla. Porque el hielo se ve amarillo por el reflejo del sol. Por eso se ve amarillo, De ser el protector de las tábilas sagradas. Este hombre parece que acabó de venir. Es un libro ahí,
Someone has definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering? Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. Hey, look over there. They left some... Yup. It's a dude.
Ok, vamos a activar todas las recetas. Ofrecen comida a los slashes. A ver, vamos a activar todas las recetas.
What would you call a dish that's made from snack?
A ver, señorita. Agarra usted esto. Agarra usted acá. Y la desbloquea. ¿Ok? ¿Ya me puede dejar cocinar tranquilo? Ok, al parecer... Ah, mira aquí.
What would you...
Adventure time.
Hora de nadar, no será, ¿eh?
Handing your drink. Huh.
Off we go.
What would you call a dish that's made from snapdragon, lotus heads, and tofu?
Paimon, te estoy odiando muchísimo. ¿Me puedes dejar cocinar? Voy a ver coger esta estrellita primero, venga. Aunque esté muerto el tío, pero... Hola, señor. Todo bien. Todo mal. Todo mal contigo.
To ashes. Going in.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey. Yeah. I'm a rock.
There you are, you little cutie. I got you. There's another, but I don't wanna go there. Ok, chicos, vamos a abrir acá. Vamos, esta ya está cocinada, este ya está prendido, o sea, esto tiene que ser el primero, verdaderamente.
What are you...
A ver, señorita, déjame cocinar. Gracias. Chop suey, me falta la sal. ¿Cómo se hace sal? Ah, azúcar. No, eso es sal. Bueno. Deben ser nuestros esos, ¿no? Tofu de almendras. ¿Tenemos uno?
Let's go.
Ah. Vamos a ir a ver. Buenas tardes. Morada de la preservadora de las nubes. Vamos a ser así, imagino, ¿no? O sea, no cambiamos nada. Yo prefiero así, venga. ¡Eso está lejos! Ven chicos, si no hubiese hecho todo esto fuera de cámaras, tal vez hubiese estado 2 horas en directo esperando esto. Pero ahora solo estamos una. Bueno chicos, aquí vamos.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience of your justice in the sea.
Get out of here! Take cover! Everybody stand back!
El frío no les salvará. Por acá, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. El poder del fuego.
Off we go.
Aquí matemáticas, 90 grados.
That platform is moving. So that's what this button is for.
Oh, sure. Then
Nowhere to
you
hide.
should be the river. El enemigo ha sido destruido por efectividad. A ver qué hay por aquí. Interesante. Ahí está. Debería ser así.
Adventure time.
Y ya estaría, ¿no? Oh, ya veo. Interesante.
Adventure time.
Medio. Derecha. Izquierda. Derecha media. Derecha mediante. Medio. Derecha.
Adventure time.
Izquierda. Derecha mediante.
Off we go.
Medio derecha, izquierda mediante, derecha mediante, derecha, digo izquierda, derecha y medio. Ok, entendido. Izquierda mediante,
Adventure time.
derecha mediante, izquierda,
Adventure time.
derecha, media. Interesante. A ver, vamos a ver nada más el sentido horario. Perfecto. Ya la tenemos, chicos. Vámonos. Mírenlo. O sea, miren este juego, tío.
Off we go.
Todo esto es lo que por donde empezamos antes. Venga, ya está.
Adventure time.
Llegamos a donde el pájaro. He llegado tan lejos porque no he llegado más. Tengo un problema. Sí, tenía un problema. ¡Ostras! De la que me salvé. ¿Ustedes vieron eso? O sea, tuve la suerte de caer justo... Soy la persona con más suerte que el mundo, ¿eh? Ya os digo. Tío, qué suerte he tenido ahora mismo. Ni yo me la estoy creyendo, por Dios. Vamos para acá, llegamos al templo. Pájaro sagrado.
One is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise in fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found once
This place is huge, and there are so many. What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wished to find it one did. Short, but enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have just.
Viajero le explica lo que sucedió en
Rex
Liyue.
Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime. Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable.
Está el asunto por mi cuenta.
Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents.
No se supone que deba proteger eso.
It is as you say. We have
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it
Está
doesn't
nuestra
seem like
ofrenda.
she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't
contract? A cruel irony that you the people of Liyue. Nevertheless, Since you come here, least of all when you come bearing a sigil, most of the sigil's power has long since won. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once.
Señora, usted es una amargada. Chicos, estamos terminando casi la misión, el directito también, por si acaso os preguntáis. Creo que esta va a ser la misión de hoy. Espero que mañana tengamos un buen día y pueda subir otra misión si ya. Efectivamente, mañana. A ver.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu Inn. Compared to Joyun Karst, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the... Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears. A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways. Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of Adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Wait a sec! We came here to... Ugh! Paimon's peeved! Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But... guess we should go ask the boss lady of the...
Off we go!
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo-Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adept, but most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood...
Good mood?
We'll be Come to think of it. How about this? Almond tofu...
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Wow! Never heard of that one! But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adept...
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram! Scram!
Whoa. This chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Monst...
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now. But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a
And why is that?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So, but my hands, because, a traveler once told me that this is... And then just now, in the kitchen.
This chef looks so intimidating.
I keep thinking.
All right, and... Doesn't seem...
What?
What? Okay, so he's used... Forget it, let's just... You don't seem that afraid of...
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all.
Come to think of it, others don't seem...
Shh! Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that little... Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adept, so as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti. You can start by practicing with that. There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. Once you...
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time!
Off we go! Adventure time!
as this.
Speed up pace! Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Don't blink. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Silly Silly. Haunting things isn't nice. Silly. Now listen here. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the end. Next time, you can come. If you don't come and play.
Welcome. Take a seat, please. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Or not.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting? Wow, I am in your debt. Please. My hands.
You two.
Wait! Don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu, as well as this distant trap. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played? I will seek Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That dusky mean...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really? Wang Shuin was looking after her.
What should I put in my letter?
You finally returned. How was your journey to I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you regarding the Archon's passing. The Liyue Qixing's response, they've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing...
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect...
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty, the Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let then our quest to find the Seven is already over!
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice a night that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no night at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know. Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Huh. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation. If you want to be...
What should I... What should I put in my letter?
Where did that come from?
Huh? Is Fischl waiting for us?
The time has finally come.
My loyal servants. One must...
What? You're just gonna bail on us?
With the arrival of this giant meteorite, many more people have succumbed to the slumber. Mein Fräulein and I shall tend to the
Goodbye. You are a good listener. I enjoyed... To be honest, most of the other adventurers in the guild only ever talked to me. This little journey we had, it was a great adventure.
Huh? You're
Oh, yikes. What am I doing? I totally broke...
What Mein Fräulein means to say is...
And now Oz is translating.
Mein Fräulein simply wishes...
Most indeed. My dear attendants, I hereby...
Who are you calling your attendant?
We will meet again. One...
Well, now we're 2 people short. But let's not get hung up about that. The good news is I shaved some dust off the meteorite, and these rocks have been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Leonard must have lived. The meteorites carry his will and can pass it on to others. A guy from the distant past with a burning ambition to scale the highest mountain. I'd be willing to bet that he was an adventurer.
An adventurer?
Our approach so far has been too passive, and time has been against us every step of the way.
Paimon agrees. From now on, we need to put Leonard at the center of
Yes. Because if the meteorites carry Leonard's will with them, then it's precisely as Fischl said. The rocks are, in a sense. I'm a little incredulous, but it turns out her blind guess was actually spot on. Anyway, all we need to do now is remove the
Okie dokie. Since we've got a historical adventurer on our hands...
records show that there have been many adventurers. However, I do recall that there is a...
$15, $16.
Off we go!
Author Leonard. Where are you, Leonard? The index says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner.
Off we go!
Found it! Of Mountains and Seas. A guide for adventurers, but the words have faded, and there are even pages missing. Paimon's... darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one. Oh, right! Yeah! Look what we found! Leonard wrote a book!
Ooh, let me see. I could have predicted as much. Your average astrologist would definitely give up at this point. But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of astrology. Nothing can stand. I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my Finished.
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who lived His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain called Pylos Peak.
2,000 years? So the constellation that caused the meteorites is from 2,000 years ago?
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the sky. I suspect that the Fatui have something to do with...
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can bet the Fatui are involved.
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and lulls people to sleep by some means akin to hypnosis. And if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the bunch. Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snowy summit that I never made it to while I was alive.
So, the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak?
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So, I compared...
Are you trying to say that the tallest...
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used his divine power to mobilize the winds and blow the ice and snow from the face of the earth. The whole landscape of the mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface, so the place as Musk Reef.
Off we go!
Oh. So,
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular... Ah! It's you!
Huh? You again.
Look at the state he's in. Was he...
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength?
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a dirty trick by the Fatui...
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you...
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I've discovered something far more important.
What?
The stars. The sky.
The stars are a lie. What are...
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you and Mona? Because if so, surely you can come up with a better argument. Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you...
Still, can't really blame you. After all, I used to believe the same thing myself. Up until a few moments ago, that is.
A few moments ago? You mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the Jester thinking? He must have had some inkling of what we might discover on this mission. Would it really have been so difficult to give me a little forewarning? Time for me to go out and find the truth. So long, suckers.
Oh, can
Can you believe that guy? He calls us suckers and then he just trots off. No one disrespects me. No one. Ugh. Time to show them what you get when you cross world-class genius with pure, unadulterated rage.
Wow. You
told you. That's what happens when you You bet I am. Paimon, you agreed.
Sure did.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during... I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
Whoa. This must be the core.
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human... Yes. Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
With ropes, we can scale mountains. With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now, I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me. It is a beast without weakness. The merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion. Against the unknown, humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected. would have thought that human will can survive in the skies for millennia on end? Astrology really is an the ability to communicate with the stars can give you access to all the secrets from throughout human history. Though, of course, very few astrologists ever reach that. What's with the formal? And speaking of formal tone, what is the deal with that girl?
Paimon thinks so too. She's so... how to put this? Yeah. Oh, is she one of these?
You may well be right.
Even so, Paimon thinks that the most surprising thing of all was how Pylos Peak turned into a teeny tiny little island.
A mountain of yesteryear now sits as an island in the sea. Almost anyone from Mondstadt could reach it now, just by jumping in a boat.
In other words, everyone can climb Pylos Peak now. Do you think Leonard would be happy about it? With wings, people can travel further and higher than ever before and explore new and unknown places. The victims should finally start and we have finally finished our commission from the Adventurers Guild.